Hello, everybody. All right, just making sure I have all the things online. Okay, so we have Instagram. Hey, Instagram. I have Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. It's my first time streaming on LinkedIn. So, hey, LinkedIn. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to come on here today. So, it's been a minute since I've done a live. I've been traveling really for the month of September. So, kind of getting back into the swing of things, so to speak. And today I'm going to be talking about 3 tips to attracting high ticket coaching clients. Hey, hey, hi, Theo. Um, so, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them into the chat. Any comments, feel free to do that as well. I'll make sure that I pause and get your questions as I'm going through stuff here. But again, just feel free to type stuff in as I'm talking. But it feels good to be back out here in these digital streets. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm so attracting high ticket coaching clients. It doesn't have to be difficult, and it's not rocket science, right? But you just have to get to know your target market really well. And I often say you have to become obsessed with your target market and learn everything you can about them so that you can create irresistible offers or offers that are irresistible to them. When it comes to getting clients consistently, one of the things that I feel like helps most is consistency with your marketing strategy. So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But today, I want to look at things from more of a strategic perspective and how having a strategy to market your business is key. And it's not a one size fits all strategy, despite what you may hear a lot of the gurus out here saying. So you need to develop a strategy that is in the context of your coaching business, like within the realm of what you are doing as a coach, and not try to piece things together. So when it comes to getting clients consistently, I want to talk about 3 key areas. That's going to be creating offers that speak to your ideal client, marketing, and then delivery. So that's creating offers that speak to your ideal client, marketing, and then delivery. So we're going to talk about these 3 key areas, and I'm going to elaborate even further on a few of them so that hopefully you guys get a good gist of what it means to really attract high ticket coaching clients. So I've said time and time again that you just posting on social media does not equal sales. And it does not equal sales if you do not have a coaching offer or a signature program, if you don't know who your target audience is, if your messaging is unclear, if you are on platforms where your ideal client is not hanging out, then guess what? Then that's not going to equal you enrolling people in your coaching program. When clients come to me and they already have a program, already have products that they're trying to sell, but they aren't selling, they typically only want help with sales and marketing. So you have existing products that aren't selling, right? Typically your coaching program. And then there's an overgeneralization of I just need help with marketing and sales. And then a lot of times not willing to look at what you actually have currently because you don't want to do the work over or you don't want to be told what you have isn't going to sell. So it could be for a variety of reasons, right? There's no like one size fits all or like one reason, but it just lets me know that there's not a foundational understanding of business, period, from that point. So products go through iterations, guys. This is like one of the main things. So, like your coaching program or any other products that you have, they go through different iterations. What do I mean by that? Let's take Apple products, for example. I don't even know what generation. I think we're on 14 for the iPhone, and I actually am an Apple user. So like 14 for the iPhone, the AirPods, I have no idea. The Apple Watch, I have no idea what generation we're on, right? But Apple consistently will improve its products, right? And then put the new or next generation of things out there. Now, their strategy is a little bit different, but my point is, you have to be willing to look at what you have to determine if this is number one, what you really intended to create and deliver. if it's feasible to deliver, and does my target market actually want it? And am I communicating its value in a way that my target market will want it and they feel they need it right now? Okay, so it has to have all those elements. If you are, in fact, marketing on the most optimal platforms for you and it's not selling, that means you're missing something, whether it be in your actual offer, or your offer has not been validated, or you're marketing to someone that's not your target market, and your messaging isn't clear enough, isn't magnetic enough. Bottom line, if your offer isn't selling, then it isn't selling. So I would never tell someone that all you have to do is increase your traffic to your offer to get more visibility on social media, because I don't actually know what the problem is, if that makes sense. So because more visibility to an offer that no one wants is a waste of traffic, right? So I guess my point here is that you have to really get down to the nitty gritty and be willing to look at things from all sides to be able to really attract your ideal client. So in my program, the Brand Builder Blueprint, I teach my clients how to launch validated offers and grow through their coaching programs, right? It's no need of marketing an offer that's not going to sell, but I honestly completely understand from a perspective of putting in work, not wanting to rework your entire program. I get it, but sometimes we have to if we want to be able to get clients consistently. So as I said, I feel as a coach, we have those three key areas that I talked about in terms of being able to attract high ticket coaching clients, which was creating an offer that speaks to your ideal clients, marketing, and then the actual delivery of the offer. I think we can actually further even break that down into four components or four main areas or four main parts that you need in order to be able to consistently bring in your ideal client or high ticket clients and earn consistent income. So, those four things: business strategy, a signature program, a marketing strategy, and a systematic sales process. So, business strategy, signature program, marketing strategy, and systematic sales process. So, for your business strategy, it's what are the things that are going to earn me income and how? What will be the structure of my business? And how will I deliver my offerings to my ideal client? Does it actually make sense for them to do business with me on a long term basis, right? That's what we're looking at in terms of business strategy. Then your signature program, you got to think, okay, so as a coach, your signature program is going to be the best way to work with you. This is your high ticket offer. So, what is my unique skill set? And what can I deliver as a coach? How will I provide my clients transformation? What will be the outcome of actually working with me? A signature program gives the opportunity to earn more income by selling at the high ticket level. It builds brand authority if marketed and messaged properly, and positions that coach as the go to expert in their niche. So, if you want to be known for solving a particular problem, you want to make it easy for people to send referrals your way, because what you do is clearly defined and people can see the difference from you and your competitors. One of the things that I know differentiates me from my competitors is that everything that I actually teach has been implemented in my business, or I've implemented in the past, and I've also been running a business for over a decade before I became a coach. So I know that that's a differentiating factor right there. The strategy side of what I do in my program, the Brand Builder Blueprint, is part of my zone of genius and my unique skill set. So everything that I teach, I don't do cookie cutter advice. My clients get advice specifically for their industry, for their business. So when they implement a strategy that I'm teaching, they understand how to implement it specifically for what they are doing and the clients that they are trying to attract, not just generally attracting clients, if that makes sense. Um, because ultimately, for you to be able to drive your business forward, you need to know exactly what you need to do in your coaching business to be able to attract clients, not in general what works for coaches, if that makes sense. So, setting yourself apart in the coaching industry, no matter what the niche, is key so that you can attract your ideal clients. Then there comes the marketing strategy, which we've been talking a lot about that. Your marketing strategy involves getting the word out about your business. Okay, getting the word out about your business. You have three ways you can proceed: organically, paid, or a combination of those two. You need a marketing strategy that can be implemented consistently on the right platforms. And I recommend my clients to have at least two social platforms, two social media channels, and one to two that's off social media. Just really depends on their bandwidth and what they can really do well. And of course, social media was going to be like your Facebook, your TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram. And then off social media is going to be email, text, blogs, podcasts, speaking, Google. These are marketing channels I teach my clients how to be able to use. So I personally recommend organic marketing first before moving to paid. So, like building your audience with using organic traffic first. Paid ads do work. So I'm not saying that, but it's just like organic marketing. Like if you don't know who your target audience is and you haven't narrowed it down, it's not defined, you are going to be wasting a lot of money trying to figure that out. So if you have deep pockets, it works pretty well, but not so much. You find yourself in this like weird space of like throwing money at the problem when you really need to figure out who your ideal clients are. So you can get super specific. So that being said, the next is going to be a systematic sales process. That's the fourth thing. So you've gotten your traffic to your content and someone is interested. What happens next? Right? Here's where having a sales funnel set up to move someone to that next step is going to be really important. You need to get them off of those social media platforms and onto assets or into your ecosystem, things that you own. The more you can get potential clients into your own assets, the better your sales are going to be. So having a sales funnel is not the sales process. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. Having a sales funnel is not your sales process. It is a part of the sales process. So I know that there's a lot of confusion around that, especially in the online space. People think I've seen a sales funnel, and then that's it. No, there's the sales funnel is literally just a part in the sales process. So setting up a sales process also is something that I help my clients do because there's a lot of confusion around it, right? Like I just said, people either like they set up a sales funnel like, oh, no one bought, I set up this whole sales funnel, or they set up a sales funnel, someone bought, and they never actually like continued the process. So the reason why I say systematic sales process is because no matter the entry point for your client, whether that's going to be something free, something paid, or speaking engagement, however that might look for you, there should be consistency in the system and how they move through your ecosystem. If you want to be able to grow your business beyond you, you have to have some systems in place. So um, a lot of your sales process can be automated, but you have to decide where it's most beneficial to have human interaction and what parts can be automated. This is where like knowing your numbers and your metrics and the process really comes into play. So for example, you can sell through an email sequence. When it comes to your selling your signature program or your high ticket program, maybe selling through webinar or DM is going to work better for you. That's actually a couple of my favorite strategies when it comes to selling high ticket offers. But I personally don't like sales calls. So, like, not that I don't know how to do one, definitely have done them. Sometimes I do have to still do them because some people they prefer to be on the phone and like talk to you face to face. But like, it doesn't mean that that's a bad strategy. It just means that I personally don't favor it. So, I teach my clients how to do all the different strategies. They can pick the ones that speak most to them. Introverts typically hate sales calls, so I'm the one who's like, I don't want to get on the phone. But sometimes it has to be done. And knowing how to do it just empowers you in your business even more when it comes to being able to attract your ideal client. So anyway, I'm definitely a coach who likes to give my clients all the tools and let them pick the ones that work the best for them. Again, there's no one way to build your business, no one strategy. There's definitely a lot of different ways. You just have to figure out the ones that are going to work best for you and your business and your niche. So hopefully I'm making sense with that. If you guys have any questions, you can please feel free to drop them into the chat. But this has been a discussion about securing high ticket coaching clients, kind of how to do that process, what's important when it comes to setting up your coaching business to attract your ideal clients, especially for high ticket offers, aka your signature program. So feel free to drop some questions or some comments into the chat. Let me know. I want to recap the four things I just went over really quickly when it comes to getting coaching clients consistently, especially at the high ticket level, which was the business strategy, the signature program, a marketing strategy, and systematic sales process. So your business strategy is going to be essentially your product suite. How do you earn income in your business? Um, what's going to be the structure? does it really make sense for folks to do business with you and how you have like your offering set up? Your signature program helps you to build brand authority. It's going to be the best way for your clients to work with you. They should get the most transformation. This is going to be your high ticket offer. Um, and this is, you want to be known for something, solving a problem in your niche. This is the way to do it, and how you can really build some serious brand authority around you yourself as the coach and the problem that you solve for your ideal clients. The third is going to be a marketing strategy, right? Your business strategy is going to inform your marketing strategy. So you got to have that first, right? Um, but you want to be able to market on the right channel. So where your ideal clients are hanging out in mass, right? In large quantities. So it does you no good to market on a channel where your ideal clients really aren't hanging out just to say you're on that channel. Honestly, as a solopreneur, that's a waste of time. And larger companies are on like bazillion channels because they have whole teams that all they do all day is post for them and create content. So if you're the only person in your business that's creating content and marketing, right? Because as a solopreneur, you're wearing lots of hats. So if you're the only one doing it, wouldn't you want to optimize your time? Wouldn't you want to use the channels that your ideal clients are in mass numbers? You have the most chance of connecting with them to be able to drive your business forward. And then if it makes sense down the line, maybe you set something passive on those other streams. Just a thought. But definitely having at least two on social media, 1 to 2 off social media, depending on your bandwidth when you first get started, but at least three I recommend. And then the fourth is a systematic sales process. So basically having a way to take people from your marketing channel into your ecosystem, into assets that you own. So it's going to be your email list, your text list, podcasts, things, website, things that you own, you can control, that you can communicate with them outside of channels that you don't control, aka social media. So that's typically how we get people through. There's some more steps in there in terms of the sales process. A sales funnel is a tool which you use to be able to do that. It's not the sales process. Um, but ultimately, you're going to have to cultivate this process to know what's going to work best, and it'll only get better over time as long as you're paying attention to your numbers and interacting with your ideal clients. That's the key thing here. So let's see. I don't see any questions at the moment. So if you have any questions after this live, you can definitely hit me up in the DMs. You can message me on LinkedIn, send me a chat on YouTube or Facebook. If you're hitting me up on Facebook, it's at I Simply She. If you're on Instagram, at I_simply_she. LinkedIn, I'm at Crystal Renee. And then YouTube is Simply She. But if it sounds like it's a little complex, it's not. Once you have secured your proper foundation. That's why I actually created my signature program accelerator for coaches and consultants. It's a 30-day bootcamp style program that helps you to nail down those 3 tips in those 4 areas that I just went over, just talked about, to help you gain clarity in your coaching zone of genius, your target market, your coaching niche, and outline your signature program so you can figure out how you can actually attract your ideal coaching clients and sell out your coaching or consulting programs. You want the efforts that you put into your marketing to drive your business forward. And so if you're ready to learn what it takes to build a profitable coaching and consulting business, you can enroll in the Signature Program Accelerator. So if you're watching me on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, the link to join the Signature Program Accelerator is in the description of the live. If you're watching me on Instagram, click the link in my bio and click on Signature Program Accelerator. Enrollment is open. Like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. Love to hear from you guys. If there's any topics you want me to cover, any topics at all you want me to cover, hey Phaedra, then let me know. Any questions that you have about building your coaching or consulting business, would definitely love to hear from you guys. So let me know. I'm going to keep this replay up. So yeah, great to be back, guys, and I'm super duper excited for Q4. We're rolling right into it. Can't believe it's already October. But yeah, we're gonna keep this thing going. Hey, Nakia. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing. But like I said, if you have anything, please feel free to hit me up. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.